Thanks, Chris. Now to Scott Phillips from Motley. Scott, good evening to you. And the biggest mover today was tech company IRESS, thanks to a takeover offer.
Yeah, Tomo, good evening. Nothing like a takeover offer to put a rocket under a share price, and a 14% gain for IRESS shareholders. They've had a good day today. Also to yet another potential takeover offer, and what has been an absolute avalanche of them over the past couple of months. Now, for long-term investors, probably nothing to see there, but if you're a trader or a short-term investor, just a reminder that when the private equity guys come knocking, it tells us we're somewhere near the top of the market, generally speaking. So I don't make forecasts. I'm just telling people to be mindful that when the animal spirits start getting high, this is the sort of thing that happens, and it's a reminder just to cool your jets sometimes.
Sounds like good advice. Now, buy now, pay later shares also got a boost, particularly Zip.
This is a remarkable, it's been an incredible week for Zip. Shares up 5.8% today, and yet they're still down 2.25% for the week to date. Such has been the volatility in this sector. Of course, investors worry about the potential of Apple Pay and PayPal entering the market both here and overseas. And then again later this week, some bargain hunters looking around saying maybe the threat was overblown and jumping back into the stock. Volatility definitely on the cards over the next few months.
We had those trade figures we spoke of last night, and they've shown a good lift in overall income for the economy.
A remarkable lift, 13% increase in our export prices, which is just amazing. If you're going to get a boost, by the way, in exports, you want it to be in the prices. That doesn't mean we're selling more stuff. It means we're selling the same stuff, but effectively much more expensively. That's great news for Australian bottom lines, and most importantly, I suppose, great news for the federal budget. We've talked about iron ore before, and the continued high prices there are doing wonderful things for our federal budget at exactly the time we need them to. Of course, COVID payments and other things really putting a strain on the government's bottom line. This sort of number is really helping to fix that problem.
And finally, Scott, what can we expect out of Wall Street?
A week lead again, Tom. It's been a funny week this week. Really, one eye on the macro, I think, the other eye on earnings season in the US. At the moment, US futures are up 0.1%, which again, as it was last night, is about as close to zero as you get. It really will come down to what happens during earnings season today or overnight in the US our time, and then on our market here tomorrow.
Have to wait and see. Scott Phillips, thank you.